Let us continue playing The Darkest Dungeon. It's been a little while. The way I've recorded this in the past has been I've recorded some of it on my main computer, some of it on my laptop, and this is why I've had a couple of 0.5 and 0.75 videos. And honestly, I've kind of lost track of things, which is a bit terrible because it doesn't always update between videos. All I know is at this stage of the proceedings, it looks correct, more or less. And we're about to deal with our third boss, and it's going to go for the Necromancer Lord. The Necromancer Lord hasn't really been all that troublesome in my previous attempts on it, but we're still not taking any chances. We're going Slime Boy, who obviously has the Smite, which is bonus against Unholy. We have Zealous Accusation, Inspiring Cry, and a stun attack. Pretty much set up completely to do extra damage and be our main frontline fighter for this. High protection, higher speed. Little Debbie. Now, I've got two Vestals. This is the more attacking Vestal here. Hand of Light, again, does bonus damage to the Unholy and also has a debuff effect, which does have an increased chance of working now, so that's always something. Unfortunately, it's only against the front two, but we might be able to make that work. Area Box undoes all the stress damage there. Extra heals in position 2, extra protection in position 2. The only position 2 heal that will work is the party heal. But this is why we got you for our backup main. Now, other thing to note, all three of these have the Ruins Tactician ability. And finally, holding up the back, extra damage from you I decided was probably worthwhile. So we have a slow healer, we have a fast-ish healer, but additional damage, you are definitely going to be, where possible, focusing on this and going for judgments. Unfortunately, I would prefer to have the damage on you as well, but that would have given you a plus 25 stress damage. Can't afford to have that. And finally, at the back, we have a Disaster Deal on Tough Ring and Poisoned Herb. He will take additional stress damage, but we have somebody to mitigate that. And in all honesty, this seems good as well. He also takes less stress in the Ruins anyway, so that's somewhat mitigated. Also, Unholy Slayer means bonus crits versus the Undead. He's just going to be buffing our main soldiers here and keeping us away from Blight and Bleed. That is the plan. Let's provision up. Double stack of food. 2, 2, and 1.5 torches. We have 3 torchlight effects going on here. 12 torches is probably overkill. I could probably have a go at this with 8, but it would just be the one where I have to snake my way around, wouldn't it? So I'm going to go with that. Embark.
I brought my colleagues back with much of their intellect intact. A remarkable triumph for even the most experienced necromancer. Freed from the trappings of their humanity, they plied their terrible trade anew. The dead reviving the dead, on and on down the years. Forever.
Until we stop it.
A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
We are mad, we are desperate. Right, so we have a couple. We're avoiding 3 battles by going north, but this is a fairly straightforward layout, so the fact we got the scouting to start with, always a nice effect. Dylan. Have a look around. Knowledge changes to hero. Wheeled Scrounger. What did that replace out of interest? Wheeled Adventurer. I think the Adventurer gives you... No, so you have both scouting chances. The Adventurer gives you the stress damage relief. So, yeah, you can scout. Also, there's a trap coming up. There's also an encounter coming up. Okay, Tempting Goblet. Stress should not be a major hassle for us here, but we will keep a close eye on that. Hand of Light. 6 debuff. Okay, next up, Smitage. And he's out.
As the enemy crumbles.
Dylan, Noxious Blast. Let's get some Blight set up. And, well, I don't need to heal just yet. We're just going to crit. You are damned. Okay, with all that kind of done, I'm actually going to try and speed you up so we can get you healed. That didn't quite work out as I sort of planned. Hand of Light then. Inspiring Cry on yourself. Let's get some stress down. Bump in the night. dodged. Yeah, let's just keep things topped up for the moment. It's early days, so we're definitely not wasting time doing this. For the sake of it. Yeah, have some vapors. And illumination for some extra torchlight.
A faint hope blossoms.
Okay, we know there's a trap coming up. Is anybody any good at disarming these?
Ambushed by
All of our trap disarms are low. I wonder if that's showing actual percentage now, because that's much lower than they normally would show. In fact, they're showing the correct figures here. Trap disarm 1/8. Well, we'll leave that alone. Just means I'm going to have to be cautious on that, because there's a lot of traps. Dylan, however, disarms the second one, and that'll undo the stress. Okay, Dylan. Let's see what's in my lock display cabinet. Treasures!
Beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Actually, no, there's nothing in here, so that's okay. Can hold off for that. Default party order, eh? That actually could be a useful button. Gonna eat the food because might as well. Another lock display cabinet. And we're out of keys, but we have at least picked up quite a lot of gold here. Dodge the trap. I should also probably not be going at low torchlight because I don't know what's coming up.
The way is
And
lit.
in.
The path is clear. We require
Okay, treasure room.
strength to follow it.
Only one unholy enemy here, but... Oh, actually, we've got you as well. I was looking at the row of humans. Hey, it looks as if they're going for the stress out on the slime boy. And they've all gone first. This is a slow party, I've just realised.
For the slightest lapse in concentration.
First off, let's go and cure you. Axe blade is dodged. Right, Hand of Light. Bonus damage versus Unholy. We'll see if we can't wipe that out to start with. Not quite. As much as I'd love to... No, we'll go Judgment at the back. We'll do some damage. Round 2. Next up, we want to be blighting, but I wanted to cure the bleed. And you resist. Good. I'm actually slightly worried about your stress levels here. Okay. Plague grenade. Okay, so you're out next round. Is it worth having a turn or two of doing some stress relief? Probably, but let's go and... Darn it. I was hoping for a kill there. And that was not effective enough. Okay, we need to kill somebody off here. We know you're about to finish... Yeah, illumination. We'll just get the kill.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
One out. Okay, let's put another... No, I'm going to go for the vapors on you. Eldritch Pull. Resisted? Good. You still have a turn left, so... We're suffering a bit on accuracy, unnoticed. 46 crit, though, is definitely crushed by justice. Now, I just wish I had a stun effect, which is the one thing I'm probably missing from this party.
In radiance, may we find...
Okay, so we have the light set maxed out. Noxious Blast, crit free. So you are out. And the stress is going to you. More speed increase, because why not? Another inspiring cry. There we go, 53. The light is back up to maximum. Okay. Ruby is more important than that, and 1,000 is going to be worth more than the torches, which have already kind of established are useless to us. Dylan, you have no stress. You're going to try and open this.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
The second. Right, so we have a room battle there, and then we're looking at 4. So I'm probably going to go and camp up after that, because we are looking a bit questionable on stress levels at the moment. It's recoverable, but we could do with an easy battle. Hit points really not a problem for this party.
As the light gains purchase,
7 torches more than enough.
spirits are lifted, and purpose is made
Okay,
clear.
the unholy general, the bone general, and a good start. Roll 1 missed. Roll 2 7. That is a little more severe. So you two are probably going to concentrate on healing yourself for a little bit. Crit 12. All right, that done does that, more or less. Right, tempting to go for the stun, but I think we're just going to go straight for the damage. Play grenade. Crit 2. Followed by a second. Yeah, with the bonus blights and stuff going on, that is really effective. You really need to start hitting, Debbie. It's starting to become a little bit of an issue. Alright, 7 there. We'll do some group heals in a little bit and just keep you two up top, but neither of you in particular danger. And again, I'm more relying on damage than stun effect here. Ground pounds, that's fine. We can deal with that. No stun, thankfully. Party heal for 4. Right, Plague Grenade is lethal, so there you go.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
And I will concentrate on healing for a little bit. Illumination, lower your dodge score.
The light, the promise of safety.
Do I want to go for a stun here? I have a reasonable base, but he's got a high stun resistance, or at least a not guaranteed one. And as it turns out, we can just kill him anyway. Thou art judged. Definitely don't need those for the moment. Okay, so what's coming up? There's another battle there. It's unlikely we're going to have 3 battles in this block, so it is tempting to rest at this point. So we shall.
Huddled together.
Might as well get rid of some stress.
Vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Okay, now since 3 of us are religious, zealous speech is the way to go here. Oh, and I thought that was out in this, but an effect that only applies on religious. There we go, 1 companion if religious. Accuracy and dodge. I think we're going to give the accuracy and dodge to you. Now, I don't know anything that prevents nighttime ambush is the only downside here. But that's a helpful one. So that's added protection scores to the front. That's probably what I should have done here, more or less. So let's see if there's a nighttime ambush. There are.
Stalk these shadows, but yonder.
But it's an easy one. 2 bone militia. Tempting goblet. 5. Unfortunately, the knight is quite slow at moving. So what can an attacking bird Jesus do? He's the wrong vassal, I've just noticed as well. Dazzling Light then. And we got the stun off. Fortunately, we need a bit more than that. Illumination. It's only the crits from these two I'm really worried about at this stage. But now we've had a round. Noxious Blast, nearly lethal for you. Bumping the Knight for 7. And the accusation.
Maintain the offensive.
Right, party heal. And 1 out. Okay, so this thing's only got 7 hit points left. We can kill you quite... Let's say we can kill you with just... We're just our Plague Doctor here, but I'm wondering if we want to do any other heals right now. That's fine. Noxious Blast. Sparring Crying yourself. Party heal. And he's out. 1 torch and 100 gold. And revert back to party setup. I like that button. That's a useful button. Meanwhile, though, we have books we're going to ignore, and we have this, which we can use. Can I have you use it, actually? Which will release the hero. Is the only bit of stress we have going at the moment. We're actually completely unstressed as we're about to enter the... As we were about to enter the battle, but some of that's going to start back up.
With a singular purpose.
Okay, Bone General, Bone Lancer. Hand of Light finally hit something. And debuffed. Yeah, again, we'll smite for damage. We could stun it. I don't have a great stun effect, but it would work. Put the Blight down at the back. He'll be dead in a few turns. Spear Thrust. Dodged. Yeah, let's get the Judgment Gun. Also, self-heal. Crushing Blow. Only 7. See, this is all manageable. Very manageable. Blade Grenade. So he's dead in 2 rounds if I do nothing else to him. Ground Pound. Has stunned the guy who's already gone, which is okay by us. He's already done what he set out to do anyway. Made sure he's dead. And he's done nothing but miss, so... It's my 15 and Illumination.
A powerful blow.
Crit and the Torchlight is back. Stun wears off. We'll just finish him off. I was tempted to do something else, but honestly I didn't have a lot else to... Oh, another ruby.
Be considered a virtue.
I have a lot of food in reserve, so I can afford to do that. Right, well that was simple. Oh, okay. Always love to see these things before a boss round. Right, 30% damage boost on you as well until camp. 2 more combats left. 15. We might lose these bonuses before we go into the next, into the boss. It would be annoying if that's happened. But if we can only have one more, if we only have one more encounter until there, then all is good.
Glittering gold.
Worst comes to it, I think the party's well set up to do this boss anyway. We got so much damage bonus versus undead. The only downside is hitting the back row is going to be awkward, but we can blight them to death if we need to. With a map. Okay, we might be okay. I don't know whether that shows all encounters, though. But at least... Yeah, okay. Doesn't show encounters, so there's a possibility. If there's nothing on the area to the boss, we're okay. Gonna just kill one of them outright. Plague grenade at the back. Hand of light. Darn it, I was hoping that'd be lethal. But light's back up at the very least. Ow. Okay, now we need to do some healing.
Palpable fear.
So there's the first lot. Yeah, it's no real difference here.
Eradicated.
Heal you for 12. Seize out, effectively. Whatever damage he does here is what we'll work towards. Inspiring Cry. Party heal to be on the safe side. And he's out.
Death by inches.
Right, so deeds versus that. We have one more Holy Water. I'd prefer to save that for the boss run here. Get rid of that. Get rid of... Even though we don't really need deeds, I don't think we've had a requirement to have bandages the entire way there. And in fact, if we check the map, we now know there's no blockages in the way, so I guess I could get rid of my shovels. Oh, for... Did I just not see that?
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Well, so much for my stress-free run. Alright, can we make it down there? Is there an encounter? There's some hunger, which undoes the damage we did to ourselves from the thing anyway. 1,000 gold.
Waiting to be spent.
Get rid of the blight, because we won't need it. Just. We made it there with just enough to make this count. So, protection score, protection score, protection score. 3 of my guys are really well protected here. What I will do, though, is I'm going to up the debuffs on you, because you're our main damage dealer. We will need that. Okay. The Necromancer.
Towering, fierce.
And we're a slow party, so we will go first and set this up. 6 feet under. Must it all end in blackness? It must. Okay, he's unfortunately got rid of one of his weaker servants, so I'm going to put the Hand of Light up now. Resist the debuff. No, I can attack him, we smite him. 37 damage, done. I'm almost ignoring this one, and yes, this is probably a good idea. Let's lower your dodge skill as well. So really, I've actually been really unlucky with debuff. I must have been. Second blight. See, now he's huntable. The flesh is willing. And he's created another. Now I have to deal with these. Hand of Light. Okay, one done. I think I'll go for another Illumination here, just because I can. And this does work, so he's lost his dodge skill. Plague Grenade. Let's stack the 18 damage a turn onto him. Yeah, this thing's finished. I mean, it's already looking a bit... Okay, that's a bit of that's a more solid opponent. But this still doesn't look worried. We'll just quickly tap a few more points back. Right, smite. Kill you.
Annihilated.
Illumination, because I might as well put something on you each turn. I should probably be going with Judgment, not that, though. Plague Grenade, now 24 damage a turn. Stacked to there. I'll lower your damage and accuracy. So you're less of a problem for us. Yeah, that's going to start rolling down, but that should be fine. It was only 24 this round because he went... Yeah, because of his variable speed. That's the way that works. Okay. Let's get some damage up. Judgment, 17. Missed the Axe Blade. Unfortunately, he's going quicker than us, which means he's now going to be slightly less on the overall damage front. And now he's at the back. Now, though, it's slightly easier for Dylan to help out. I should be getting just straight attacks on these, but... So you're out. You are not exactly threatening us massively. Judgment at the back for 8. Dylan is the only one that looks in trouble for hit points, but he's going first. Okay, he's 2 damage away from being out. Double crit. Dylan is on 1. But nothing else can attack him, I don't think. Yeah, we'll wipe them out. Judgment for the win. And that is game. Crit heal as well, just for extra stress relief on the way back home.
With no living sinew to actuate them, will these walking bones finally fail?
And the Book of Intuition seems certainly a better choice to bring back than a torch. Minus 20% chance for, I suppose. That's pretty much on the sell list. There's no point in hanging on to that. We will, of course, return to Hamlet in glory, and with the easiest of the 8 bosses done, I think. At no point did that really look threatening. I mean, I know Dylan's went down to low hit points, but it was all under control at that stage. Okay, let's see what we get. We get Zoophobia, needs the cure. Rabies, which we will cure. Tough, and tough is good. Extra hit points. And you're a kleptomaniac. That needs to be gotten rid of.
Finally, the serum is working. And the side effects are...
This is new. Town event, medical breakthrough. Medical ward is free. They've made the game easier. That does not feel in the spirit of this game, I'll be honest. That does not feel in the spirit of this game. Not going to complain, though. From a treatment ward point of view, though, Slimeboy needs to cure Zoophobia. Dylan, what did you pick up? Kleptomaniac. Yeah, we'll get rid of that for the moment. And who else do I need to cure something of? Or can I cure something of, actually, has to be said. What's giving you a negative 10 accuracy? The town bonus is, for whatever reason, doing that. We'll get rid of Tofu Boy's Ruminator ability. We're going to need him for the Hag boss, I believe, the way I'm going to play this. So, yeah, just Iron Swanning at the back with the Tofu Boy sounds like a good plan. Right, next time we're probably going to do a lower level adventure for the sake of it. And because we might as well put our level 2s to some use, save up some money, and we'll see how things go as we continue playing the Darkest Dungeon. So until then.